Do you know that African manufacturing is one of the easiest ways to make money on the continent? Today, we are exploring 7 manufacturing machines that could change your financial future. These machines can generate you daily income with minimal startup cost. Hey guys, welcome back to Motherland Investors, where we bring you the latest opportunities on the motherland, opportunities you can easily leverage to build financial wealth on the continent. After almost a decade of analyzing African markets, trends, and clients, I can confidently say if you want to take advantage of this market, it is now or never. The African Development Bank reports a 3.8% annual growth in manufacturing in Africa. This growth is driven by an increase in urbanization, the growing middle class, as well as significant shifts in consumer behavior, where people are looking to consume more locally made products. What makes manufacturing particularly appealing in Africa is the potential for continuous cash flow. Unlike seasonal businesses, these operations can generate daily revenue, creating sustainable businesses that will weather any financial storm. The African manufacturing sector is booming, and machines are your best way to leverage this boom. But what machines, you may ask? Well, we've got you covered. These machines create products that people use every single day. So let's dive in. The first machine you can leverage to make money daily in Africa is the paper bag manufacturing machine. This is a machine that many people don't talk about, but it is a gold mine. With many African countries implementing plastic bag bans, paper bag machines are taking over the market. As we speak, 34 African countries have banned or at least proposed plastic bag restrictions. Rwanda, for example, recently proposed a complete ban of plastic bags in their country, and this created an immediate demand for alternative sources. In 2017, Kenya's ban for plastic bags created a new market worth over $40 million overnight. Be it Tanzania, Uganda, Ethiopia, and many other countries, there are varying degrees of restriction when it comes to plastic bags. And this is your unique opportunity to be able to make secure money daily in Africa with paper bags. Decent sized paper bag machine will cost about $3,000 to $7,000 depending on the capacity and the output. Why is this profitable? Well, it's first of all an environmentally friendly alternative to plastic bags. Secondly, there's a growing demand from retailers, supermarkets, and basically every business in the country. Next, there are different customizable options. You can easily tailor-make paper bags according to the needs of your customers. Supermarkets and boutiques might not need the same kind of customization. Options are endless, be it from plastic bags, from shops, from boutiques. Everyone has their own concept, and all you have to do is to implement them. You can add in the shop's logo. There's a Nigerian entrepreneur in our community that's making a killing with these paper bags. His company is known as Lagos Paper Solutions, and he's making a lot of money as we speak. He started this business with about $6,500 for a medium-sized paper bag machine, as well as raw materials. He uses recycled papers. In 2020, when he started, he secured contracts with supermarkets and local shops to supply them with paper bags. Today, he makes approximately $500 to $800 in profit every day after handling all related costs. Your best strategy with this business would be to focus on a single niche. You could decide to sell only to supermarket chains or only to food delivery companies like restaurants. You can secure contacts by emphasizing on compliance as well as safety aspects. All you need to do is to hire about 2 machine operators who can work in shifts. And I promise you, you'll be profitable. It's a no-brainer. The second machine on our list is the liquid soap manufacturing machine. This machine is a no-brainer. It is one of the cheapest machines on this list, and the price starts for about $1,500 to $3,000 if you are sourcing it from China. Given the price point, it is extremely accessible to most entrepreneurs. Why this is guaranteed to work? There's a steady demand in most African countries for cleaning products, and producing this locally will give you a high profit margin as well as low production costs, since as the raw materials are readily available. You could easily diversify in this business by creating hand washing soap, liquid dishwashing soap, or even detergents. There's an entrepreneur in Kenya known as Elizabeth Mwangi who is making a killing with this business as we speak. She started this business in 2018 with approximately $1,000. Her initial focus was only on liquid soap. She targeted local consumers in a 5-kilometer radius of her production plant. She used distinctive packaging to stand out and reinvested almost 60% of her profits into the business in the first 6 months. To say the least, today, she has scaled to oblivion. If this is the kind of business you are interested in, you could reach out to us with the link below to get her full blueprint. Number 3, brick making machine. This just gets better and better. Construction never stops in Africa. Africa is going through a construction boom, and that's undeniable. This is your best chance to capitalize on this market. There are all kinds of construction going on in Africa, in every African country you can think of, from houses to bridges to all kinds of infrastructure. Name it, it's going on in Africa at the moment. And with it comes the demand for bricks. The brick making machine significantly reduces the time and effort required to produce cement blocks, which perfectly meets the need of the growing African construction market. In addition to automating the entire brick making process, this machine allows you to use locally sourced raw materials like soil and cement, which makes them even more appealing to the general population. Why is this machine so profitable? Aside from the obvious, which is the construction boom on the continent, there's always a steady demand for cement blocks in most African countries, and most local manufacturers make them by hand. So having this machine automatically puts you at an advantage. These machines could be operated in a rural and urban setting, it doesn't matter. The brick making machine has a production capacity of about 1,000 to 1,500 bricks for every 8 hours. Just imagine how you can scale it. It's a game changer. It can also be customized to make different kinds of blocks. You don't have to stick to the same block all the time, depending on your customer need. Additionally, the automatic version does not require a lot of manual labor, which means you can have about 1 or 2 operators and you are good to go. This machine will have you smiling to the bank every day. The next machine on our list is a candle making machine. This machine is so simple that it's overlooked. Candles are everywhere in Africa. With the power outages and inconsistent electricity in many parts of Africa, candles are something that is being used every day on the continent. And to make it even better, this machine is not very expensive. It ranges from $1,000 to $3,000 for a machine that will make you a decent amount of candles. Why this is a lucrative business? First of all, as I mentioned earlier, candles are an initial part of everyday life, not just for power outages, but for religious ceremonies like churches, shrines. They all use candles. Even for decorations, scented candles could be an option. You could opt for colored candles, different shaped candles. It has a very simple production process. It has low production cost and it is easily scalable. What's not to like? We have one of the members in our community that is doing this business in South Africa as we speak. Though she's very niched and is focusing only on decorative candles, and she retails directly to her customers. Just imagine if you had to supply them to a retailer, how much you can make every single day. She makes about $300 to $500 daily just retailing scented candles. Imagine if you go into this business, you decide to scale it, not just scented candles, but everyday candles. The possibilities are endless. Next up, we're looking at a machine in the agricultural sector. We're talking about the poultry feed manufacturing machine. The poultry market is growing rapidly across Africa. Africans love their chicken, and the feed production machine costs anywhere from $3,000 to $8,000 a piece. There are different types with different capacity and outputs that are simple, but I suggest you go for the basic and simple one. It has been established that poultry farming in Africa has a guaranteed 6 to 8% growth annually. As we speak, small farmers constitute about 60 to 70% of the shareholders in this business. It's a business that's not very industrialized, but it is in extreme high demand. Companies and large-scale manufacturers in this niche make up only about 15 to 17%. So do the math. There's actually no competition. It's like you're jumping into a free market where you can scale to your heart's content. Most importantly, in this business, the raw materials are easily accessible across Africa, be it maize, soybeans, and all the other ingredients required to produce poultry feed. They are at your fingertips everywhere you look on the continent. So why not harness this opportunity? And this business is not seasonal. There's a high demand for feed production throughout the year. You can't go wrong with this business. No matter how you look at it, it's always a win. The seed machine we're looking at that will print you money daily in Africa is the toilet paper production machine. This is a machine that is in demand worldwide, and Africa is no exception. Toilet paper is an everyday necessity, and a small-scale toilet paper manufacturing machine could cost you about $5,000, with large-scale industrial machines going all the way up to $15,000. Depending on your budget, you can start this business today and be profitable tomorrow. Why is it so profitable? First of all, toilet paper is an essential household item. The growing urban middle class has a great demand for toilet papers, wipes, and even table napkins, and the market is already segmented. You could do medium standard to premium paper, depending on which side of the market you decide to go for. This is a business that can generate an easy $800 to $1,000 every single day in most African countries. No questions asked. If you have followed us this far, please like and subscribe this video so you can reach as many people as possible. The seventh machine on our list is the snack packaging machine. Food processing and the snack business is booming in Africa. Packaging machines cost anywhere from $2,000 to $6,000 a piece, depending on what you go for. Why this business works so well? First of all, Africa has a growing youth population, and we know that young people always like snacks. All you have to do is to come up with professional looking packages, and sometimes you don't even have to design the packaging yourself. The company comes with your already designed packages, and all you have to do is just to make them. We have Diouf, one of our members from Senegal, that is deep into this business. He packages local snacks like peanuts, which they sell to schools, supermarkets, and even retail outlets, and they are making a killing with this business. The key to any successful business in Africa is to understand the local market, to ensure consistent quality, to build strong distribution networks, and to reinvest your profits so as to scale your business, at least the first few years. Remember, start small and grow steadily. Which of these machines caught your attention? Let us know down in the comment below. And if manufacturing is your thing, check out our video on the best manufacturing niches you should be looking at in Africa. See you in the next one.